Hello, I'm recording. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm recording. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Load. Do, 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 do. Let's make this big screen. Squirmy. Oh my god, guys. Holy shit, it's been a month at least since I've posted. Fuck, there's a bug. Get away from my cookies. I brought my cookies in my room and there's a fucking fly trying to get it. I just want to have a conversation with my audience of 3. All right. Hi. Oh yeah, also, 100. I just realized we hit 100. Thank you. I need to do a 100 subscriber video. This is not going to be it, but I will do a 100 subscriber video soon. What I wanted to do was tell you guys all about what I've been up to, what I just went through, and where I am now. Hold on, let me wrap my cookies up so the fly doesn't get in it. Because I just want to sit here and talk and eat my cookies. Okay, here I am, school wormy. Let's check the TV. Weather report. Welcome to Kozu 5, your number one source for the weather, news, and entertainment. And now the weather forecast for tomorrow.
It's going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Thanks, Janet.
Alright, fortune teller. Welcome to Welwick's Oracle, the only show where the voice of spirits is channeled directly to you. The spirits are very happy today. They will do their best to shower everyone with good fortune. That's good to know. Leave. Alright. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. I don't even remember where I was or what I was doing. Do I even have... Oh! I don't have anywhere to put my stuff. God, it's been so long since I've played Stardew Valley, I don't remember how to do anything. Alright.
Let's just put that here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, let's put that. Let's put it here. Let's put this. Oops. I don't need that. Don't need that. Let's plant my parsnips. I'm gonna need I keep some Minecraft controls. Okay.
Let's just plant some right here real quick. Just to get some stuff, to get the ball rolling. We'll do one long annoying strip. I will bother everybody with how I plant things. Alright. Purple seed. It's purple seed. It's purple seed. I love this game. La da 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 da, infinity good and empty. I can see clearly when you're gone. Okay, I've got some clay. That's there. The rain will take care of the watering for today. Alright. And I'm gonna put this in here to make money. And let's put the wood. Well, actually, hold on. Let me see if there's anything in the... How do I check my journal again? It's hard to do with the controller. Getting started, introductions. Okay, so I just need to keep greeting people. That's where I am. Let's go. Let's go greet people. Actually, you know what? I need to talk. How about... Go chop down some trees while we're talking. Alright, how do I do this again? There we go. Okay. I have the wrong tool in my hands. Ooh, scary sound. Okay, so, as you guys know, I was trying to get a new job because I was tired of working at the one I was at, and I told you guys in a Mass Effect episode about everything that was going on and why I was quitting, all that good stuff. I'm trying to, update myself as well, trying to remember what I've said and what I haven't. So, I did find a job. I'm already not there anymore, and I'm at a new job now, so... the job I'm at right now is somewhere wonderful, and I think I can see myself being here for at least 10 years, you know? One of those jobs that I'm like, I'll stay here for a long time. They provide a 401k, they have literally everything you could look for in a job, if I'm being honest. They have, they provide, snacks, everyone's super nice, and they pay incredibly well. They pay beautifully. And they give you full health benefits, vision, dental, all that good stuff. So it's a really good opportunity, and I'm very glad I found it. But to the crazy shit that happened that took up so much of my time, I worked at this place. I don't think I'm going to say the name yet, because I don't know if this guy would come after me for talking about the company and everything that went down. Or just the things he's told me. I don't want to get in trouble. But if I figure out legally that I can talk about it, then I will talk about it. But I worked at this one place. I'll say it's in Texas, and I will say nothing more. I might even bleep that out. I don't know. I'm starting to feel exhausted. I should probably go eat something. I forgot that was a thing that I had to do. Let's go see. Do I have any food? Oh, God, I don't know if I have enough energy. Let's just go to sleep for the night. I'm not going to make it.
Your progress has been saved.
We're in spring, which is in real life. We're also in spring, technically. Excuse me. They're sprouted! Let's get some water. God, where do I even start? Because I've been trying to avoid thinking about it because it was such a stressful situation that now I'm like, what all happened, dude? It was so... I've just been avoiding it. And this music is loud. I gotta turn it down a little bit. Okay, it doesn't work on here. Okay, I hope that doesn't affect my recording. I don't think it does. Let's get more water. Do 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 do. All right, now let's break some rocks. Are you ready to rock? Get it? All right.
Let's put the sap away. Put that away, put that away, put that away, put that away. Put that away, because I don't want to eat it. Go away, bug. There's a bug in my room still.
But yeah, I was at this one place that I went to. So it's, let's just call it new job one. So new job one, that I was there for maybe a week and a half at the most. Off the bat was very like red flaggy, but I really needed a job at the time and I wanted a new job and it paid more. So I decided, you know what? It pays more. It seems like it's going to be more laid back. It's just going to be me at the job, so I don't have to deal with like any stressful coworkers, because at the time I was like just stressed out with a particular coworker and all that good stuff. So I was like, you know what, being by myself, maybe it won't be too bad. This place, God, it's hard to mine and talk and think all at the same time. Worms! I got a chicken statue! Fuck yeah! Let's go put it in my house. Let's go put it somewhere. Where do I put it? There we go. Chicken! So cute. All right. Let's go to town, get a snack. After I put some stuff away. Let's put rock, coal, this, my decorative lantern. Let's go to the city. Let's go to the city. Let's go to the city. Oops. Alright, well, I grabbed that. I don't know what it was. But yeah, I was gonna be at this new job. I was by myself. It was just me and the owner. It seemed like a pretty typical, kind of weird job at first. It was contract to hire, and I was like, okay, that's fine with me. Like, I'll deal with that, because it was starting pay was $18 an hour, and it was had potential for raises and that stuff. I'm like, okay, that seems pretty good. And I kind of like tried to ignore the red flags for the sake of a good job. You know what I mean? Which I've learned my lesson. I'll never do that again. He was kind of intense. He's from the military, which usually isn't always a bad thing, but I guess with this guy, there's some people who need to chill the fuck out. He was very intense, very difficult to work with, very opinionated, and would say, like, whenever I'd pick like a shirt that was a 3XL, he'd be like, man, what a big lady, and just kind of like make fun of the fact that like there's like women out there that are larger or whatever. He was just like rude, you know what I mean? And another red flag was when he was talking about where he was from. He said, for context, this guy's a white bald guy, and he was talking about how he wasn't the biggest fan of like growing up a quote-unquote minority where he was from, because he was just like, I guess there were fewer white people where he was from, and he seemed to have like a really concerning problem with it. Like he didn't like people of color kind of vibe. I was like, okay, I already don't like this guy. This is kind of a red flag. And then as I'm already working there, working by myself and stuff, he would teach me how to do stuff. And oh yeah, I was going to the city. Why am I all the way up here? I'm just running, dude. I'm running and talking, running my mouth. Where was I? Let's take a little thinking break while I'm walking so I can remember what I was talking about. Okay, yeah. He would teach me how to do stuff and then like expect me to know it like immediately. And he threw everything at me. I mean, I was handling the shipping, the packing, the picking. I was handling how... Oh, I almost checked the trash can with the granny looking. God, it is so difficult to think and play games at the exact same time. I'm like, where am I going? Let's go hang out in the bar, in the saloon. That's what I'm gonna do. So I can just sit and talk to you guys. Here, I'll talk to Gus. Let's pretend I'm sitting with and talking to Gus about fucking whatever. All right, I'm putting the controller down. I gotta talk to you guys. Maybe I'll put some visuals to make it interesting. But excuse me. Okay, so I started this job, and he's already giving some personality red flags. I'm like, I don't really know if I want to be here forever, but let's just test the water, see how it goes. I was like, I kind of want to get out of here already. But I was like, let's just give it a week. I'll give it a week, see what it's like, because maybe, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I was desperate for a job at the time because I just didn't want to be where I was, and I needed the money. I really needed the money. So I was like, I'll just stay here and just see what's up, because at my other job before this one was giving me so few hours that my account was about to go in the negatives after I paid rent, and I wasn't going to get any more money for quite some time. I'm like, okay, I can't do this. I have to get another job. So I was like kind of desperate. So I was like, I'll just stay. I'll stick it out. I'll see how it goes. And, you know, he was teaching me all this stuff. I was learning how to work like all the printers, because we were printing things. Like, you know, like large scale like tarps that you would see in stores and on the side of roads, or, you know, giant, you know, like, oh, you won money checks, like, you know, those giant cardboard checks that they give you. But you know, I'm trying to explain it. Maybe I'll use visuals. That'll help, so I don't have to visually like try to translate it verbally. But yeah, we'd be printing anywhere from like vinyl stuff, learning how to use all of these machines. And this entire software, use their website, learn how to put things on their website to like change customers' prices, like their shipping prices, like go into their account and change how much they pay, like without notifying them first. It was just all this stuff that I had to do that some of it felt real sketch to me. I'm like, I don't know if this is cool. Also, I should say, he was charging a 30% extra for every shipping charge that someone had purchased something. You had to change the shipping amount that they paid, multiply it by 30%, and then charge them again for that. That's what I had to go in and do to everyone's account every single time I shipped a package. And it was so stressful, because he seemed to expect me to do it in my head, because he was kind of frustrated when I had to pull out like a calculator, and he would try and like give me the answer before I could finish typing it on the calculator. I'm like, okay, dude, just chill out. It was like, how do I even explain how insane it was just working with him? He would like rush me and like always be breathing down my necks, like trying to have me do things a certain way. And I was learning so much at once. Mind you, I was there for 8 days total, give or take. I think it was about 8 to 10 days. I was not there for 2 weeks. So all the things that I'm telling you, I had to learn. And when I would ask questions like, hey, I don't remember this, because like I don't want to mess up. There's so many things in here that I could possibly mess up, and I'm terrified that I'm going to mess up because of how like just intense he was and difficult to talk to. And instead of helping and telling me, he was like, no, I already told you. You have to figure that out. I already told you how to do that. You shouldn't be asking. Like, I'm like, dude, I am brand new to this job, and you're already mad at me for not knowing how to do something that you just taught me like once or twice at the most. Like, I'm not a robot here. I can't do all of this. Like, I can't learn everything and then just know everything. It was just like, I wish I could have shown y'all the way the website looked. Maybe I'll show a picture as well on how intense it was and how I had to learn every single button, every single function. And then he wanted to add a new duty onto my plate, writing blog posts every single day for the company. And he knows I'm an art major. He knows my stance that I don't enjoy working with AI. I think it's a wonderful tool that can be used as I think it's a tool that can be used for good or evil. Right now it's being used for evil, and I want nothing to do with it. But I think it can be a good tool, fun to use, playing around with concepts and visualizing things. I think it's kind of cool. But I don't like it because it seems to be that big companies are using it to replace a lot of people, and it's not good. And, you know, there's other things that people are generating and putting around on the internet that are illegal and not cool. So it's just something I don't want to be playing with right now. I like to make art and make movies. That's kind of like my favorite thing. I'm going to walk home. I haven't eaten in a couple days. I'll buy something to eat. Hey, howdy, Gus. Let's get some breb skitty. All right, skedaddling. Let's go home because it's getting late. Where was I? Let's do the thinking game again while I get back on track. Okay, I remember. He was having me use ChatGPT to write blog posts. He did not want me to like write it on my own because I was like, oh, I took writing. I can write it on my own. And he was like, well, I mean, if you want, it's going to take forever. You should just use ChatGPT. It's much better than, you know, writing it. And I'm like, okay. Here, I'm going to go stand in my room while I keep talking. Is this a fun episode? I just feel like I need to update you guys. It's going to be a lot of talking. I'll put a warning ahead. So I was having to make a blog post with ChatGPT every single day, and I had to go in and learn web design. I'm not a web designer. I don't code, but he was having me learn that kind of shit so I could. And he had one of his like he had 3 online workers from like other parts of the world that would do design work and like web design and all those and customer service. I think that was the 3 duties that they did, and I was the 4th employee of his entire company. I was handling warehouse and literally everything else. He wanted me to, you know, make these like blog posts and stuff every single day using ChatGPT, and wanted me to generate images to use for like products and stuff instead of using actual product images on the blog posts, which I thought was kind of crazy and kind of messed up in a way because that's false advertising, because he just wanted me to generate images and use that as a selling point. And I'm like, this is insane, dude. I don't like this. And you know, I don't talk very much when I'm to my manager, my managers about like opinions very much. So I was just kind of like, okay, all right, I'll do it or whatever. And he And he told me straight to my face, after he knows that I'm an art major, I enjoy making art. He was like, yeah, it's really exciting. AI is going to replace all artists. It's going to be so much cheaper. Like, to my face. I'm like, guy, really? You're going to say that to me? You know I like to draw? Like, and that I'm trying to get a job in, like, making art someday? I don't know. It was just kind of messed up. Another messed up thing that he told me was wait, I should take a spaghetti break. Spaghetti break, sketty break, sketty. Oh wait, I have full energy. I'll just hold the sketty. I'll hold the sketty for now. Excuse me. God, I keep losing my place. It's hard to like collect my thoughts because I've been trying to avoid thinking about it, and my brain's like just trying to not think about it because it was such a stressful experience. Frankie, stop. Oh yeah. So I learned after, learning a bunch of this shit, he was slowly starting to tell me more about the company and more about just everything in general. I found out that this place had 3 physical locations before his ownership. And he was telling me that, man, the manager, my manager, the head of this place, just one day up and quit. Like, it just never came back. And in retrospect, I think it was because of him. I really think he was the reason that manager quit. I don't know if that's true, but based on after my experience working with him, it would not surprise me if that were the reason. But apparently this place had 3 physical locations. He decided to just buy the company, and he got rid of all of the physical locations, fired everybody, and then took it up in a little garage, tiny ass warehouse in the middle of fucking nowhere in Texas, and was charging so much money for customers to get their stuff shipped. I don't know, it was just such a red flag when I heard that. I'm like, and I was just, sitting there listening, and he was like, yeah, we had some more people here, but, having a lot of coworkers, it just didn't work, we just really didn't get along. I didn't like him, so I fired him. Just casually, point blank. He just says all this shit point blank, casually. And it was just, these were all red flags, dude. And I was like, I have to get out of here. I don't have any job security, because if this guy doesn't like you, he'll just fire you for no reason whatsoever. And he's doing some really sketchy, unethical business practices. He has shitty opinions. I think I'm going to get out of here. And so it was a Tuesday night, I remember. I typed up an email as nice and beautiful as possible. Maybe I'll even find these emails and post them. And y'all can pause to read them if you want. But, oh God, he was a psycho. I'll see if I can find them. I don't know if that's legal, but I'll summarize. I don't know if it's legal to post what he wrote to me, but I'll summarize. Maybe I'll show you what I wrote to him. But, essentially, I was trying to be all quiet and nice and meek and be like, oh yeah, it was a wonderful place to work. I just don't think it works for me, which is not necessarily true, because I was really just sick of working with him, and I'm just like, this is a bad place to be. I didn't feel safe. I didn't feel comfortable. Oh, fuck, I forgot to say. Also, those warehouse shelves, those pallet shelving? Excuse me. Goddamn. I'll show pictures. He had me help him build one of these. I'm 5 feet tall. I'm not very strong right now, and maybe I can edit. I don't know. I'll put some visual edits to help this. Help me describe this. This thing was incredibly heavy. Well, not incredibly heavy, but it was heavy enough to where I was concerned that it would break my arm if I dropped it on myself. And he had me help him build this. He refused to go get anybody else. There's a bunch of dudes in this area, in other buildings. I was like, can you please, get a bunch of bigger guys to come in here, or bigger girls, I don't know, anyone bigger than me to help you build this. But no, he wanted little bitty me to help him build it. And he had me hold it just on my own, and it was, I about dropped it on myself, and I was it was the first time I was genuinely like, am I gonna get hurt? Oh, am I gonna have to go to the hospital today? And it was really loud too, because he refused to find a sledgehammer. He just put tape on a regular hammer and was banging the hell out of the metal to try and put them together. And it was so loud. It was strangely one of the loudest sounds I've ever heard right by my ear. It physically hurt my head. I had a headache for the rest of the day. It was so loud. But, and he seemed to get so mad when it wasn't working. That was another red flag for me, was when I noticed he was trying to figure something out, it wasn't working. He would get so mad. He would be like red in the face, and he would be like punching it. He'd be so angry. And I'm like, chill out, dude. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you so angry? If you slow down, you'll solve it. Another thing that made me not want to work with him was I would watch him make a mistake. Watch him from beginning to end make a mistake. And then he would turn around and blame me for it. Straight up blame me for it. I'm like, dude, you did it. I straight up, like, I kind of got mad. I was like, that one was you. And he refused to believe me. I'm like, I haven't touched the computer. You just did it. You fucked it up yourself. And now you're mad that why do you think it was me? I did the one before you. You did the one after. And now you're mad. I don't know. It was just little things, well, big things like that just piled up. This is, mind you, still less than 2 weeks of being at this job. But yeah, the way he talked to his wife was also kind of a red flag as well, because instead of, like, she called him crying one day, and he had his phone on speaker, so I heard everything. She was crying because she had forgotten her wedding ring in a situation and was driving back to get it, was worried she's gonna miss her flight, all that sort of stuff. She was literally like weeping on the phone. She was so scared and so upset, and he was like, babe, what are you worrying about? Stop crying. This is not a big deal. And, like, not even comforting her, not being nice to her. He was just kind of being mean. He was like, all right, just relax, you're fine. You know, like, he was just kind of getting mad. I'm like, you talk to your wife that way? What the hell? But yeah, all of these things balanced together made me decide I wanted to quit. And I wrote him an email, tried to be nice. I tried to say, hey, me being alone in the warehouse, just by myself, because he would leave in the middle of the day, like 1 p.m. I'd be there for 4 hours straight with random strangers in the warehouses next to me. Like, just, I didn't feel comfortable. I didn't feel safe being, like, it's never safe to leave one employee to run everything. It's never safe to do that. And I didn't feel safe in that. And I tried to just brush it off by saying, oh, hey, I just don't think this working by myself thing is working for me. I don't feel this environment isn't good for me. I just tried to say stuff like that. And he emailed me, like, almost immediately, went off saying how I lied in my resume, how I lied in telling him that I was going to be okay with the environment, and he lectured me on how to properly apply to future jobs so that I don't disappoint future employers. And he just lectured me in this email after I quit. And then he said, you don't have to bother coming in. I will send you your final paycheck. Goodbye. And, like, that was it. He just fired me immediately just because I was like, hey, I don't think this environment's working for me. And he was mad, like, mad. And I'm so glad it was over email, because I could never talk to that guy about anything. He was always angry, always uptight, so angry he was punching his desk over things. It was just the most walking red flag I've ever seen. And I was so glad that I got fired. But I was already really stressed out, and I'm like, now I have to look for another job. So all this time that I've been gone, I've been looking for another job. Found one, a wonderful job, after I got out of that hellish landscape that I'm so glad I don't have to be back there, and I'm really upset that I had to talk about it again. I was hoping not to have to remember and talk about it, so sorry if all my thoughts are scattered and I've been talking way too much. And it's not making all that much sense. I'm just holding my spaghetti in bed. I'm just eating spaghetti in bed and talking to you guys. That's what this episode is, essentially. Explaining why I was gone. Frankie, stop. She's going crazy with her licking. She's licking crazy. She's licking her feet like crazy. It's driving mama crazy. You can clean your feet. Sorry, I'm talking to my cat. You can clean your feet a little bit less intense, please. Sometimes she goes to town, like, wildly licking. I'm like, please give me a break. Yeah. Now I'm going to shut those thoughts away forever. If I remember anything else, maybe I'll tell you. But I don't want to think about it anymore. So I got all of the jumbled thoughts out as much as I could, because I've been burying them. And they just came as I started talking. I'm at a new job now. About a week after I got fired, and my final paycheck came through, it was enough to hang on. So I think I was unemployed for about 2 weeks. My bank account went almost in the negative. It went in the negatives for like a couple hours, and then, you know, I had requested, I got a little bit of cash that I had found in my wallet, and I put it into my bank, and it came back in, and then I removed the negative. But yeah, that's just how close I was to losing, to having no more money left. And in the nick of time, I found one of the best jobs I've ever had so far. It's a beautiful job. It's wonderful. The people are nice. The problems there that people complain about are like feathers in the wind to me. Like, the things that they consider problems makes me really think in perspective what I've really been through. Excuse me. It's made me realize just how shitty all the jobs I've worked for have been, and what all I've put up with, and how all the time that I was like really stressed out and upset a lot, I thought something was wrong with me. No, it was just my environment. My environment just fucking sucked. I wasn't getting paid enough, and I was having to deal with bullshit. And now that I'm getting paid enough and I don't have to deal with bullshit, and I get all these benefits, nice people, and if someone at the job, for example, there's like accountability, so it's fair. If you're not working like you're supposed to, like if you're talking on the phone while you're working, you'll get fired. People who are there to work and get the job done, like, they're not gonna have to pick up after somebody else like I've been having to do. And it's just very nice that there's accountability on both ends. Like, if I make a mistake, they tell me, and then they teach me how to fix it, and then I try not to make the same mistake again. I don't know. It's just a very healthy environment. I'm very happy I'm there. And I started a couple weeks ago. Yeah. Okay. I think I started 2.5 to 3 weeks ago. No, I'm on my 3rd week. Okay, this is my 3rd week, I'm pretty sure. But I have been getting adjusted to the schedule. It's 8:30 in the morning to 5 p.m. And I've just been so tired getting used to, like, full-time warehouse work again. It's so tiring, guys. Like, you get so exhausted. But I'm finally getting used to it. I'm finally feeling energetic after work again. Because I would just come home, go to bed. You know, you're just so tired because you're walking, like, probably 10,000 to 18,000 steps a day. You're just walking and doing a lot of stuff. I was learning a lot on the job, because right now I'm the supervisor's right hand. That's what they hired me for, because I had a lot of experience in warehouse stuff. So they're like, you know what, we'll just start you here. And they have plans for me to like move up even more and like become a supervisor at some point. So I'm very excited about that. And yeah, that's where I am right now at this new job. And I think I've caught you guys up to date. If I think of anything, I'll just keep telling you, because you know how I talk. But yeah. All right. I think I told you guys why I was gone for a while. How many fucking hours did I just sit and talk? But anyways, I have my schedule. Let's go out and do stuff. I'm at this new job. I'm very happy, very excited. And I'm very glad to be back in recording. It's so difficult. Look, I want to open this. It's difficult to keep up with when you're going through so much and doing so much. But I am back, and I hope now that I have a new schedule and I'm starting to finally get used to it, that I can start making YouTube videos again, can move on. I'm at a good and happy job. I'm very happy. And I think I'm going to stay there for like 5-10 years or so. I really love it. I love it so much, guys. I love warehouse work. It's so straightforward. Let's see. To our valued JojaMart customers, our team members have removed the landslide caused by our drilling operation near the mountain lake. Sorry. I would like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal. Pursuant to Intuit L610010, fucking whatever, Georgia Co Amendment. Responsible stewardship of the local environment is our top priority. We apologize for any convenience this accident may have caused. As always, we value your continued support and patronage. Morris, Georgia Customer Satisfaction Representative. These guys are terrible. They're just destroying the world because of money. Just like my ex-boss that I had for a week and a half. That was like the worst job. I don't think I've had a worse job than that. No. Oh my god. Now that I think of it, the worst job that I've had is now no longer the worst job that I've had. That took the cake. That job with that fucking idiot took the cake. That was the worst job I've ever had, and it was for a week. A week and a half of dealing with this guy was the worst job I've ever had. That really puts it into perspective. I kind of want to say the company so no one like goes and works for them in the Central Texas area, but I also don't want to get sued for defamation. But maybe I can look up and see. If I put it on the screen, that means I looked it up and won't get sued for defamation if I talk about it. But I'll do some research after this episode, while I'm editing. I'll look it up and see if it's cool to talk about or say any names or names of businesses. I'll put that there. Let's get some grass, pick it up. Pick up the grass, we picking up the grass. We're picking up the seedling grass. Oh, let's eat bread. Oops. How do I do that? There we go. God, I played this for years and I forgot how to do it because I've been playing so much Stardew Valley. Or so much Minecraft. Let's put this here. Alright. But God, guys, I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy to... I'm happy I got that out, you know? I feel like a weight has been lifted off my chest because I've been trying to avoid talking about it. The stupid job. I'll call it the stupid job, and my current job is the good job, but that one I did for a week and a half. The stupid fucking idiot dumbass job with the probably awful. I was about to say something that probably wasn't true. But just with this terrible human being. I'm so glad I'm not there anymore. And now I feel a little bit better, you know? Kind of like therapy. I talked about it, I got it out, I complained about it, and it feels like I have a lot off of my chest. Like my chest feels a little bit lighter. Is it time to eat sketty? I'm trying to get enough wood so I can make that bridge down, if I haven't made it already. La 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 la. I think I have enough wood. Okay, let's eat some sketty. Sketty! Sketty, sketty, sketty! Eat the sketty! Sketty eating! Let's plant that. Let's plant it. Oh wait, let's make a spot for it first. In a little crater. Plant. And water. Alright, let's go down and see if I still need to build that. I'll go this way. Let's take the scenic route. And then I'll meet more people. Ugh, the scenic route's difficult. No thanks. I'll have to clear that out. But yeah, I'm getting back to Stardew Valley. We'll get back to that a little bit. This can be... I don't know. I don't fucking know, dude. I'm just here. It's getting close to bedtime. I go to bed I lay down at like 9 now. 9 to 10. Because I get so tired. And I have so much less time in the day. But what can you do? You take some, you lose some. You give some, you lose some. However the saying goes. Where am I going? Oh yeah. Yeah. All right. Now that I'm here, shell. Let's see. I needed 300 wood, right? Right? Yes. I fixed the bridge. Now we have a bridge you can walk across to get a shell. Oops. I don't want this. Can I put that down? How do I put that down? I'll just trash it. Because I want to pick up the shell and the other stuff. Okay, now I have some cool stuff. What's that? Oh, okay, that's part of it. Let's get more shells. Oops. I'm just pressing buttons, dude. Let's put that down. Okay. Now that I put those down, I can get this. Yeah! And the sun is starting to set. And it's time. It's time for me to go. Time for me to go home. Yeah. Time for me to go home. It's time for me to go home. And I'll meet more people in the next episode. I'll do more shit in the next episode. This one was just a explanation of why I've been gone, what I've been doing. It was probably fully jumbled and word vomited out in no particular order. But I had to get it out. I had to explain everything and just talk about it, get rid of it. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? What the fuck is that? No thanks. Not interested. I'm going to bed. Fuck that. What is that? Oh yeah, I chose the spooky land. Let's go outside. I need to put stuff in my... Okay, that's scary. Well, note to self, don't be out after late at night. Let's put this away, put this away, put that away, put that away, put that away. Let's sell the sap. Sell the sap. What? Selling the sap. Sap's gone. Alright. Baby girl. Well, should I just call it an episode? What should I do? Let's put this here. I guess I'll call it an episode. I want to make more. I want to keep playing the game. But I don't have a lot of time, unfortunately. I'm going to have to go to bed soon. So I know what I want versus what I must do. And what I must do is I need to get ready for bed soon. Because it is 8:45 p.m. where I am right now. So I guess thanks for letting me blab. And that's what happened. That's why I was gone. And now I'm back. Alright? I love you. I love you so much. Thank you for everything. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for listening to this channel. Even though it's small and I don't do much. But I'm very grateful for every single one of you. Thank you so much. You make my life so much better. I'm so happy to be here on YouTube. Just making fun videos. Regardless of who watches it, how much, I just love doing it. It helps me enjoy playing games, and I talk, and I talk, and I talk, and I love talking. It kind of feels like I have a friend that just listen to, you know? Anyways, thank you for watching. I love you. Goodbye. And mwah.